So you want to be normal. So you just want to be like everybody else that roams the world, being fine with being mediocre. Do you want to be a bitch today? Do you want to feel like a little bitch? Do you want to walk around all day knowing that you could, but you didn't?
Come on, you bitch! You scared coward!
You need to fucking work harder. You need to fucking discipline your mind better.
Be the guy who embraces the ugly, the miserable.
Imagine being a quitter. Imagine being that guy. Like, you join something, you can see it works, you can see it's good, you see other people having success, other people making money, and then you go, this is hard, and quitting. Imagine being a quitter. I've never been a quitter. I don't understand these people. I don't want to be like the people you're telling me I should be like. I want to drive Bugattis and Lamborghinis and be big and strong and be able to fight and have a bunch of money and a private jet and a yacht. I want to be Batman. I don't want to be a fucking dork.
I just want to let y'all know that life will throw you a shit ton of curveballs. It's scary. But like, if you believe, man, you know? If you believe, and if you want it, and if you want to work hard enough for it, it can be so. Because there's no difference from me and you. I just really wanted this shit.
I don't know why the man above gives me the hardest role, but it's nothing the man above don't put you in situations that you can't handle. And I just kept that same positive attitude, like, instead of saying, why me, they're saying this is what he want me to do.
If you had the opportunity to play this game of life, you need to appreciate every moment.
It's so easy to be great nowadays, my friend, because most people are weak. Most people don't want to go to that extra mile. Most people don't want to find that extra because it sucks.
Today, I'm no longer being a fucking loser. Today, I'm gonna change my fucking path. I'm gonna get on the path of success. I don't care how long that road is. I'm gonna see it through no matter what. Because you know what? I've been living enough years in this shithole, and I don't wanna be here anymore.
I would rather die than be that loser guy. Think about that. Do you want to walk out that door a damn loser, or do you want to walk out the door a winner?
I don't have much fucking time. Why would I give today up? I'm angry. I want it all, man. I want more than that. How are you gonna get it? I'm willing to work for it. So therefore, I demand to get it. And I work harder and harder and harder.
If you think the price of winning is too high, wait till you get the bill from regret.
Nothing's ever gonna be given to you. Everything's gonna be earned. If you don't go out there and put in the work, you don't go out and put in the effort, one, you're not gonna get the results. But two, more importantly, you don't deserve it.
And people that are writing in say, I'm lost, I don't know how to do this, I don't know how to do that. Drive you fucking nuts. Mean what you say, do what you say. For one time in your life.
Man, I like to picture God looking down and saying, yeah, but that boy just won't quit. He just, watch him, he'll get back up. And he'll get up swinging and he'll try again. He just don't quit. Don't quit. Get off your butt. Get out of those stands. Get in the arena. Get dirty. Get sweaty. Get bloody. Get knocked down. Get back up. Get knocked down again. Get back up.
I don't care who you are. Life's gonna punch you in the face.
Nobody is void of a pit at some moment. Just because you're in a pit does not mean it's over. Sometimes life will take you to your knees. Sometimes you have to cry.
Sometimes will hurt deep inside. In time of adversity, you don't have an obstacle to deal with. You have a choice to make.
You can suffer, or you can choose to do whatever you need to do to liberate yourself, whatever you need to do to reinvent yourself, whatever you need to do to overcome whatever you are stuck in right now.
Everybody has a turn back moment. You have a moment where you can go forward or you can give up. But the thing you have to keep in mind before you give up is that if you give up, the guarantee is it will never happen. No way under the sun. The only way the possibility remains that it can happen is if you never give up no matter what.
This battle is not over.
You keep standing. No matter how rough the sea, you keep standing.
Because I gotta keep moving. Even though everything in me wants to just lay down and quit.
All of us will be successful in life if we don't quit. Listen to me, all men are created equal. Some work harder. Some get up at 2:30 in the morning. All of us are created equal. Some of us just grind. Some of us don't make excuses. Some of us don't surrender. Some of us don't give up and give in. What we do with the pressure is we say, I gotta take it, and I gotta take it to another level. My mama was 17 years old when she got pregnant. I had no advantages. But I woke up one day and realized all men are created equal. I don't need none. I'm my advantage. Why are you waiting for somebody to call you? Why are you waiting for somebody to liberate you? Why are you waiting for somebody to take you by your hand and give you what's rightfully yours?
Because in the worst of fucking times, you are alone. You must get your fucking self out of the fucking sewer. No one's coming in the fucking sewer to get you. It's your brain. You are the only person that can pull yourself out. It's those people who are able to control that feeling of flight and say, no, I'm a fucking, there's a way through this.
If you win enough days, you win the week. If you win enough weeks, you win the month. If you win enough months, you win the year. And if you win enough years, you win the life. It's that simple, all right? There's no magic outside of that.
And when I look at Christ on the cross, I think, is that a joyful man? As he bleeds out and dies on a cross for humanity, is that man joyful? And I think the answer is yes, that even in his suffering, that's what Christ represents for me, meaningful suffering.
Lots to tell you. Believe in the Lord Jesus Christ and you will be saved.
Now your reaction to what people who want you off the spotty shortlist?
Believe in the Lord Jesus Christ and you'll be saved.
What does it mean to you, your faith?
Oh, it's everything. It really has. It's afforded me so many things. Obviously, you know, God didn't come to save the saints. He came to save the sinners. We've all had things and issues in our lives, and we want to be better versions of ourselves. And through focusing my faith, it's allowed me to do that.
Nobody is perfect. People are going to tell you you're perfect just the way you are. You're not. You are imperfect. You always will be. But there is a powerful force that designed you that way. And if you're willing to accept that, you will have grace. And grace is a gift. And like the freedom that we enjoy in this country, that grace was paid for with somebody else's blood, do not forget it.
Jesus is my love. Jesus is my adoration. Jesus is my worship. Jesus is my sweetheart. Jesus is my eyesight. Jesus is the crown of glory over my head. Jesus is my strength. Jesus is my shelter, refuge. Jesus is the way, the truth, and the life. Jesus is the Alpha and the Omega. Jesus is the first and the last. Jesus is the beginning and the end. Jesus is the good shepherd, and there is no one good but him. For God is good, and Jesus is the life and the resurrection. Jesus is my home, my love, my dad, my mom, my brother, my sister, my kingdom, my everything.
I am the resurrection and the life. He who believes in me, even though he dies, he will live.
They will never get it. The average person at the base level awareness will always point at people who believe in themselves or who have dreams or who live outside the norm, and they'll point and say, big ego. Their awareness is so low that they're gonna point their finger at you for everything you do different. But listen to me, dude, it means nothing. Who's it coming from? You have to consider the source, dude. If you listen to them, you'll be like them. You listen to people who you want to be like, guess what happened then? You be like them. You you should be fucking scared. You should be anxious. You should be worried. You should be concerned. You know what that means? That means you actually give a fuck about what you're trying to do. You should feel that way. Here's how you deal with it. You go out every single day and you do everything you fucking can. That way, when shit's not materializing, you can look yourself in the mirror and be like, I planted the seeds today, bro. I planted the seeds yesterday. I planted the seeds before that. I've been planting. And I've been planting the seeds deep and plentiful. All right? And if you live like that, you have nothing to fear. Because eventually those seeds are going to sprout. Eventually those seeds are going to fucking produce fruit.
Don't waste your time, man. You're 19. This is the advantage you have in life now. You get less tired than everyone. You heal faster than anyone. You need to sleep less than anyone. Spend 8 hours learning information on how to make money, get your finances up, then meet better friends and network. I think everyone knows what to do.
If any man's honest with himself, think about the biggest transformative stages in your life. Think about the times you got the most work done. It was a bad part of your life. You were heartbroken, or you lost a house, or broke, or whatever. That's when you did shit. When everything was fine, it's kind of doop-de-doop-de-doo, little by little, do a little bit of work, do a little bit of relax. But the big events come from trauma. This is it. So it's a cheat code. It's a cheat code to climb the mountain. So when I get a message from whoever and he goes, my wife left me, I'm devastated. I say, I understand. I completely understand how hard it can be to lose a woman that you've given your entire life to. But my answer is, good, it's still good. Now take all of that pain, instead of emailing me, do this. And then you're gonna become the kind of person that will be leave. And you win.
Oh, you don't understand what it's like to be me because I have anxiety every time I take a piss. Shut up. In World War II, no one was killing themselves. We were too busy doing shit, rebuilding countries. You're just a pussy. And everyone around you's allowed you to be a pussy because no one's called you a pussy. I should be a therapist. Come see me with your problems. And I'm going to make you sit in front of a cancer patient and explain to them everything that's wrong with your life. And if you can manage to make that terminal cancer patient feel sorry for you, then you're allowed to be depressed. Otherwise, you have to shut the fuck up and get on with it.
People have tried to kill me. I felt a blade. My skin has been penetrated by murderous steel. Men out here haven't. They watch a movie, eat their popcorn. They've never been selling drugs to pay the rent and someone's tried to fucking kill them. You think that doesn't happen to me fucking 3 times a week? I wake up and grab the fucking knife next to my fucking table.
When it feels scary to jump, Ian, that is exactly when you jump. Otherwise, you end up staying in the same place your whole life.
Isn't it about time you become that person you knew you always could be? How do you do that? You break the fucking mold, guys. Do something away from the normality of what you've been doing. You can't talk it all the time. You gotta walk it.
We all look for toughness. We all want it, but we look for it in a comfortable environment. You will not find toughness in a comfortable environment. I was trying to look for it everywhere. The only way you find it is to drown yourself in a position where you're just out of sorts, where you can't swim and you're drowning.
Push through pain enough and there's glory on the other side of it. But you gotta get through it. And sometimes getting through it is coming out your comfort zone.
When everybody else says, no, this is not comfortable, we shouldn't do this, you say, yes, motherfucker, I'm gonna introduce myself to it.
Get out of your damn bed, get off your phone, get out of the soft and addictive comfort zone, and get after it.
You ask the average person, you want to be happy or sad? What's your vision? They'd say, I want to be happy. You want to be rich or poor? Most people say, I'd like to be rich. Do you want to contribute or make no difference in the world? I want to contribute. Do you want beautiful memories or no memories? I want memories. So there's a vision. Our issue is depth perception. We think it's further away than it is. And because we think it's so far away, Jay, we create patterns and behaviors in our life that perpetually keep it there. And that's what we do in our life. But what if that's the great lie of life? And what if the truth is that you're one relationship away, one meeting away, one conversation, one podcast, one interview, one new thought, one new emotion, one new tactic or strategy away from completely changing the trajectory of your life?
There is no excuse for not being the hardest worker. Yeah, someone might be bigger, stronger, faster, quicker, younger, whatever else, but there is no excuse to not be the hardest fucking worker there. And when you believe that you have the ability to do something, that the life that you're living right now is going down this direction, you fucking hate where it is, there is nothing else to do but to change direction. A belief that I cannot go that way anymore, I gotta go this way. And what do you have to lose? You know the outcome if you continue the same shit.
Why not just commit one time in your life to something? See what happens. There are no losers.
You think you're kind of like a drill sergeant. You're too serious. Blah blah blah. F you. Life is serious. You won't leave a legacy behind. You could die tomorrow. No one's gonna know who the f you are, and more importantly, no one's gonna give a f. They're gonna be at your funeral, silent as shit, because you haven't done nothing in your fucking life. That's the truth. A lot of you, if you died tomorrow, no one would give a f. That's the truth. No one would give a f. They'd be at your eulogy. They wouldn't be able to say anything about you because you haven't done shit. That's the truth. I could die tomorrow, and I know people are gonna mourn my death. I know a lot of people are gonna hate me too, but I know I changed people's lives, and I've helped them live longer. I could die tomorrow and be happy. I could die tomorrow and be happy. Can you die tomorrow and be happy? You probably can't. You need to have these serious discussions with yourself. You need to look yourself in the mirror. Is anybody gonna give a fuck if I die? And if the answer is no, you got a big problem. You haven't caused enough of an impact. That's the truth. A lot of you are losers. The same people that sit there and tell me, oh, Myron, you're too serious. Oh, Myron, it isn't that bad. It's not that, oh my God. Ah! A lot of you guys are mediocre.
There's a large contingent of men out there who don't want to wear makeup, who don't want to be girls, who don't want to be told they're toxic because they want to go to the gym, who want to drive nice cars, who want to have money, who want to have hot chicks. And there's nothing wrong with us. We are not evil. We are not bad. We're not misogynistic. We're not out to hurt anybody. Let me tell you one more thing. When bad things happen, they call men like us. The feminists who hate us and call us toxic, the second they have trouble, they'll call a police officer. Do you think they want a feminist male to turn up or a man like me and you? They need us and they use us. But the second we have an opinion, the second I decide to voice and talk about the things that we talk about, explain our points of view, they want to cancel us. They don't want us to speak. They just want us to defend them, build the railroads, build the roads, be the workhorses, be the slaves, and they think we're not allowed our point of view. Well, they made a fucking mistake because I, like every great leader throughout history, charge first before my army. Cavalry charge at the enemy. You can cancel me. I'm about to pave the road for every other man out here with an opinion who's going to get canceled. I'll show you where to fucking go. All and understand they are trying to make a slave of you. They are printing money from the sky and you're giving up your life for it. If they can create something in unlimited amounts anytime they want and you'll give up your life and time for that said thing, you are their slave. They don't need to use power and control and whips anymore. They just have the money print button. You are dependent and beholden on a company or a government or somebody else to give you money and to feed you, which means you are not allowed your own individualistic sovereign ideas. You must obey the ideas that they want you to believe or they cut off your money. They want you dependent because if you're dependent, you're not allowed to think. That's, you know what? Yeah, I am wasting my potential. Yes, I can be more than I am. Even if I'm already great, I can be better. As good as I am, I still push myself to the limit every single fucking day. I have every single thing a man could possibly want. I'm still pushing myself. This is your prerogative as a man, but you need to be instilled with a sense of duty to your bloodline. You must want it. You need to want it deep inside your soul. I can't die as anything less than emperor. It's my destiny.
People told me I was brainwashed by the brothers, and I said, I don't mind being brainwashed by the brothers if it means question everything. Work hard, go gym, get as rich as possible, never quit, respect myself, and that all the pain will be worth it in the end. The Matrix has programmed people into believing these things are bad. This thinking has made people compliant, lazy, and poor. You must either resist or comply. The choice is yours.